Bible, but that's not in the Bible. So exactly. So
what it is? It's your boy Schefter, aka Drunk Wizard, aka Mr. Know-It-All, aka favorite YouTuber. 3 years, man. 3 years we've been doing this. I blame Lacey because it really shouldn't have been started till 6 because that's when my first video dropped. But what can you do? Yeah, a lot of NFL rumors swirling around. Eagles taking calls on Wentz. Patriots expected to make a big move for Buccaneers wide receiver Chris Godwin in free agency. I don't know. I think in the right situation, like they just need to break up. They just need to go their separate ways. He obviously can't stay in Philly, right? And so it's just time for a change. I still think Wentz. Thank you, Crazy. Oh, Jesus Christ. Clip's in the building. I didn't even know Clip was still alive. What's up, Clip? Appreciate you showing up, man. Much love, bro. Much love. So it's going to be interesting to see who trades for Wentz. Yeah, if you guys haven't yet, don't forget to Cash App, PayPal, Super Chat. Tell your friends, tell your grandmas, tell your girlfriends, tell everybody. Well, yeah, when you're an NFL quarterback and you make millions upon millions of dollars, your girlfriend's going to tend to be hot, unless you're Patrick Mahomes. I'm trying to think of a good. Oh, that's brisk. Trying to think of a good destination for Carson Wentz trade wise. Raiders? Panthers, Washington. I mean, I don't think they trade him to Washington. So I guess the Panthers would make the most sense for Carson Wentz. So much Carson Wentz hate. I'm a Giants fan, and I still think he could be a good quarterback. Y'all out here tripping, man. Y'all are tripping. Ain't nobody got time for that. I still think Carson Wentz could be a good quarterback. Crazy. Who would you rather have, Goff or Wentz? Because I'd rather have Wentz. Personally, I'd rather have Wentz than Goff.
Okay. You look at Mahomes, you look at Kelsey, you look at Tyreek. I get that. Chris Jones was.
I feel like Chris Godwin going to the Patriots would be interesting. I mean, if they're going to target Godwin, you got to think Godwin would have had options in free agency. He's going to be like, yeah, but who the fuck is the quarterback? Like, who's going to throw me the ball?
Well, obviously, that goes to show my point. And three of those top five are Chiefs.
I said he has a top five. I said he has a top 5 arm talent. Top 5 arm talent. And he does. But I've fallen a little bit off the Wentz bandwagon. Just a little. A smidge. I've fallen a smidge off the bandwagon. It's been hard. Getting benched for fucking Jalen Hurts, and now he just wants out. Prior reports today, it said that he wants out, but the Eagles were not looking to move him. And then just a little while ago, a report came out that said Eagles will be taking calls for him. So, yeah, I can see it. Carson Wentz in San Francisco would be interesting. He'd be a lot cheaper than Deshaun Watson. Levi, I am. I'm doing Lakers and Nuggets tonight. Yeah, B, to be fair, you did always think he was trash, but that's also because you're a Cowboys fan.
But a lot of people, because of Patrick Mahomes, believe the Chiefs will win this game.
Just because of Patrick Mahomes.
All of the hate. All of the hate.
Ready to go. Correct?
No, I don't think people.
They do. They just think he's the greatest ever, not on achievement, but on eye test. He's just better than.
I would, man, but I don't have a free $100 laying around. Nigga, don't you owe me money? You out here trying to bet $100 with people and you owe me money? Yo, what's up, Greg?
The NFL landscape and say, I choose Tampa Bay. It's
Yeah, low roller. How's that GameStop stock working out for you?
I think we were.
How's that going? Where's that at?
We chose Tampa Bay, right?
Well, I think we were all before the civil fight is Tampa Bay. But as you say,
Low roller. Remember when you were saying, "Oh, did you invest in GameStop?" It's cool. Yeah, where's that at? I'm cool. Ain't nobody got time for that. Goff is better than Wentz. Yeah, I'm going no, Greg. $1.3 million, Levi. $1.3 million. I don't know. I'd have to get the book and bet. And look, it's not like a ton of money. Yeah, Goff is not better than Wentz at all. Not by any stretch of the imagination. The Lions are going to be fucking tragically bad. Tragically bad. Dan Campbell, 6-year contract? You got to be fucking kidding me. 6-year contract for Dan Campbell? He's talking about biting people in the leg and shit? Like, what the fuck?
Jimmy Garoppolo missing Emmanuel Sanders for them to win the Super Bowl.
That means his boy's not gonna have a job. Him and Jimmy G are close.
You think he really would have cared about that? Well, that would have been if Kyle and John Lynch had said, "Look, we've had our run with Jimmy G, and we think we've gone as far as we can go." And they would have to convince Tom, it's okay. We're going to trade him to X, Y, Z. The Chargers were also in the mix. Obviously, Justin Herbert turned out much better than we thought. Yeah, but I thought that was his destination. That's where I thought he could get.
Hold on, guys. Getting some bookkeeping done here.
Some Brentwood before, so I just thought it's a natural segue for him to close there in a new stadium.
30, Levias. A total of 30, and we're square.
And yeah, he said, no, let me see. And he starts looking down. He had already graded this right.
Well, yeah, Goff is better than Locke because Locke can't stay healthy. I want to see a full year of Locke staying healthy, and then we'll see how it goes. I think that's another interesting landing place for Carson Wentz. We already know he can handle the cold. I mean, you're going to tell me Denver wouldn't give up a first and a fourth for Carson Wentz? Shit, they wouldn't even have to give up that much because of the contract. Shit, if they took on most of the money, they could get Goff pretty cheap. They could get Wentz pretty cheap.
And then I was a little surprised at Chris Jones because he doesn't catch my eye enough. But
Greg, you must not know anything about your head coach. Dan Campbell's a fucking idiot. Yeah, I would say Goff over Locke right now, yes. But your head coach is a fucking idiot. Did you see his press conference?
Both the Tampa guards and the Tampa center, who are all ranked fairly high, especially one guard and the center on this list, they're going to have their hands full trying to keep him out of Brady's lap.
Yes.
Right? Because, as you always say, the best way to get to Brady is to just annihilate the pocket right into him because he can't. He can't scramble. He's not a scrambler. So.
Oh, Sarah, hello. How are you? 3 years. 3 years since I started my YouTube account. Where is I swear I don't know where time goes.
All of a sudden you're saying, well, wait a second. Here they come, and they tie it up at 5-all through 10.
Yeah, Lynn, I'm not a big Anthony Lynn fan, obviously. Hopefully he can do better as an offensive coordinator than he could as a head coach, but as a head coach, he was poop down. Poop down!
Well, they get the next 5 on the list. Okay, and boom, all of a sudden.
I hope you're having a good day, Sarah. I hope you're staying out of trouble. Hope there's no risky business going on over there. Your head coach can't come out after signing a 6-year contract talking about biting people in the kneecaps. Yeah, he said that they're going to get knocked down. If you knock us down, we're going to bite you in the kneecap. And then we're going to get back up. And then you're going to knock us back down, and then we're going to bite you in the kneecap again.
I don't understand
and then you're gonna knock us down again, but we're gonna bite you in the leg again, and eventually we're gonna bite you so much you're not gonna have anything left.
Wait, that whole thing was said. Like, you're not exaggerating anything.
No.
You kept going back and saying the same thing over and over again.
Yeah.
That's fucking weird.
Yeah, fuck yeah, it's weird. And they gave this motherfucker a 6-year contract. Yeah. I mean, we don't know what the future holds, so enjoy it while it lasts. But, well, yeah, because part 2 is February 6th. That's when my first video dropped. February 6th is when my first video dropped. We started my YouTube account February 4th. February 6th is when my first YouTube video dropped.
Yes. Okay. So they're saying that because
Oh, Lord Jesus, it's fire. Yeah, I feel like if you're gonna be a head coach of an organization, you can't start talking about cannibalism. I'm not Google Dan Campbell's press conference. I'm telling you.
I feel like I've heard about it. I just didn't know what he said.
Yeah, he said basically, to sum it up, they're gonna keep knocking them down, and they're gonna
So
keep.
why is he gonna bite people's kneecaps?
Well, no, like figuratively, the team
I
is
mean, I
gonna.
didn't think that he meant he was literally gonna get on his hands and knees and bite people's kneecaps.
Yeah. I guess it was some kind of metaphor for like no matter what you do, we're gonna keep getting up, and we're just gonna take a little bit out of you. But I don't fucking know.
He should have just stuck with Chumbawamba.
Yeah, he a tub thumper.
He should have just stuck when I get knocked down and I get up again. And you're never gonna keep me down. I get knocked.
Cannibalism is underrated. I agree. I try to eat people at least once every 2 weeks. Cannibalism, mad underrated.
That's how he keeps this slim, thick figure.
Yeah, that's how I keep my slim figure, by gobbling people up. Like, I just don't think a head coach, like a coach that is going to lead a team, should be talking about cannibalism.
I fully expected Tom Brady to be number 1 on this list, and it was your guy.
I think he woke up.
Well, you told me, but they didn't tell me, because all year long, just for the record, they graded Tom Brady number 2 in the regular season, but
Yeah, well, Cowher and Parcells never talked about eating people.
You almost made me spit the coffee all over the computer.
Like, when you talk about cannibalism in your introductory press conference, yeah, that's some whole other shit. Like, we're just going to keep biting you in the leg and take chunks out of you. Like, what the fuck? Yo, that's some real white people shit.
That's some real weird shit.
To me, their rationale, in my view, from a distance is,
I mean, just because he cried when he saw the facility doesn't mean he didn't say what he said in his press conference, Greg. He said what he said.
And if you just take, and granted, he went out early in the third quarter, but if you just look at the game at Buffalo, Tom Brady had no.
All right, I got you, Greg. Hold on. Here, Lacey.
Or as good as what Mahomes had against Buffalo. When you're going to say he played better in the postseason than Mahomes, I don't see how.
Tom Brady in the postseason in 3 games had 9 big-time throws. Those are completions of 20.
All right, Greg, you disagree. Lacey, here you go.
Lions Pride. This is Dan Campbell, new head coach for you guys, man. I'm ready to get going. I'm excited, and
Oh, maybe this isn't it.
I can't. None of that matters, and you guys don't want to hear it anyway. You've had enough of that. So excuse my language. All right. Here's what I do know.
Here you go, Greg.
This team is going to take on the identity of this city. All right.
Lacey, listen.
This city's been down, and it found a way to get up. All right. It's found a way to overcome adversity.
Oh man, this better not
right?
fucking.
So this team's going to be built on. We're going to kick you in the teeth. All right. And when you punch us back, we're going to smile at you. And when you knock us down, we're going to get up. And on the way up, we're going to bite a kneecap off. All right. And we're going to stand up. And then it's going to take 2 more shots to knock us down. All right. And on the way up, we're going to take your other kneecap and we're going to get up. And then it's going to take 3 shots to get us down. And when we do, we're going to take another hunk out of you. Before before long, we're going to be the last one standing. All right, that's going to be the mentality.
I feel like
That's not a good look for a head coach.
I obviously understand his sentiment. It's meant to sound we're going to be tough, we're going to be gritty, we're going to keep going to the.
You could leave cannibalism out of it.
But like he could have stopped at like the second go around of you knocking us down. We're going to get back up. You didn't have to keep going.
I told you, you thought I was being dramatic. He literally kept going.
It really sounded like he's been practicing that spiel of a cycle.
Like he was trying to convince himself.
9 big-time throws. Those are completions of 20-plus yards.
Right.
The next
I don't know, man. Eating people is a pretty bad metaphor.
to 5. That'll work. In the regular season, Tom Brady
I
had
spoke too soon.
36 completions of 20-plus yards.
Yeah.
He's by far the most.
Yeah, no, crazy. Eating people's a pretty bad metaphor. That's pretty rough.
Isn't it illegal?
I think cannibalism is illegal.
The funny thing is, I don't even think it's illegal everywhere.
Probably not in Indiana, Alabama, Georgia. Yeah, well, I'm a man. I'm 40. It's not, we're going to bite people's kneecaps off. Like cannibalism and going crazy are two different things. Yo, what's up, Sebastian? What's good? Yeah, so it's two totally different things. You know what I mean? Like,
Are you ready for this?
probably not.
Cannibalism is the consumption of another human's body matter, whether consensual or not. In the United States, there are no laws against cannibalism per se, but most, if not all states, have enacted laws that indirectly make it impossible to legally obtain and consume the body matter.
All right, so there are no laws against cannibalism. So
basically, if you're obtaining the body matter legally, you can eat it all you want. Like what?
yeah, so Dan Campbell's onto something. He's gonna start buying kneecaps. Yo, what's up, Isaac? What's good, man? Appreciate you rocking with us today.
Even if somebody consents to being eaten and kills themselves, the cannibal may still be liable for criminal or civil actions based on laws governing the abuse or destruction of a corpse.
Yeah, so don't be like Dan Campbell. Don't eat people's kneecaps. He on some whole other shit with this.
Like, how do we have laws that say you can't drive wearing flip-flops, but it's okay to eat people?
America, woo! Ah, thank you, man. It's been a very exciting and very fun 3 years. All right, so Google Dan Campbell. So he cried when he walked through the facility. Like, does that make cannibalism okay, Greg?
I don't think he's not really gonna try to eat people. I don't think he meant like.
Fucking obviously.
So why are you riding so hard on saying?
Well,
that he wants to eat people?
Because Greg's like, oh well, he cried when he toured the facility.
But that has nothing to do with his weird wacko speech.
Exactly. Kind of my point. Yeah, crazy. That's fair. That's fair.
And we're gonna take the Bucks general managers, and we're gonna ask the other 30 general managers.
Me and Lacey got married yesterday. We just didn't tell anybody.
What do you think they're gonna say? I don't really care what they say.
What? Was it supposed to be a secret? Yeah, so I'm married now.
So general managers are highly respected. See, this is what I'm finding out about you, Skip.
Obviously kidding, by the way. Yeah, pretty much, man. America, woo! Land of the free, home of the racists. Yeah, and you can eat people's kneecaps. Greg, I hate to break it to you. Yeah, psycho cannibals do cry.
Who played the best football this year?
I don't know about a bully, but he was definitely savage back then. He just didn't play. Greg, I guarantee you Dan Campbell is not the answer for Detroit. Detroit won't make the playoffs anytime soon. Like, Kenny Golladay is a free agent. Marvin Jones is a free agent. They got Jared Goff, who is less talented than Matt Stafford, in my opinion. Puff Gang. Thank you, Sarah. Yeah, it's been a fun 3 years. No clue how long it keeps going, but It's been a fun 3 years.
Just like Michael Jordan. He sees all. He just doesn't.
Thank you, B. Good looking out. So, Greg, just because he cried walking the facility, he cried because he's a fucking head coach for the first time. Not an interim head coach, an actual head coach. And why the fuck did Detroit give him a 6-year deal? Oh, my God. They're going to fire him after year 3, and they're going to be paying that motherfucker forever. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Went to the liquor store today. Got a new bottle of 1800. Got some gin, so we're ready for trade tonight. Yeah, Greg. Yeah, I'm going to go with them.
Well, obviously, they're hurt. We'll see how that holds.
I started YouTube. No. Started YouTube 3 years ago. 3 years ago. Tres, Cuatro, 3 years ago. My first Super Bowl was Tampa Bay Rams. That was my first Super Bowl. Was Tampa Bay Rams. It was a fucking snooze fest.
Only Andy Reid saw it coming, traded up to what, 10 to get it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. So at least he's a top 10 pick.
All I'm saying is, if you look at this, if you just
I'm specifically telling you the first Super Bowl I was ever live for.
It says, of the top player that's going to take the field Sunday, the Bucks have the lion's share of that. That's what
Was Patriots?
So it tells me that normally what
Rams.
you try to get the team that has the most.
You know how I know? Because it's my YouTube page. You know what I mean?
But sometimes on a given Sunday, somebody turns the ball over, a blue play here and there, you lose. Yeah. But if you look at it top to bottom, Bucks are more talented. This being an upset if the Bucks win is not the upset.
Crazy. There are different crazy when it comes to the NFL. Yo, what's up? What's good? Thank you, man. Crazy. It really depends. 3 years ago. Crazy. It really depends, right? Because it depends on who, contract-wise, who takes on more of the money. Like, look at Nick Foles, right? When the Jags traded Nick Foles to the Bears for a fourth, the Bears took on most of that money. I mean, there's so many variables that come into play. It's not a set thing.
You say he threw those interceptions, so he clearly got exposed. You're saying in the second half at Green Bay.
If he turned the ball over, ain't nobody exposed. What did he expose? He exposed. He turned the ball over. Well,
yes, crazy. If coaches get fired, as long as they don't take another coaching job, they are paid throughout the contract, even if they get fired. Same thing with GMs. They do, but I'm hearing New England's going to make a hard push for him. All right, Lucas, sure.
He was in decline, obviously. That's what the Hall of Famers do. No decline. Time to go home again. Time to go home. 4 years, 4 years, 1 year ago.
This is what I noticed about you. When it was all the receivers couldn't get any separation when he was in New England. He goes to Tampa.
I don't disagree, Crazy. I absolutely do not disagree. Ooh.
So what you try to do is never Tom Brady's fault if they lose. It's all Tom Brady's fault when they win. I can't let you do that.
Well, I can't do that.
Yeah, I don't disagree. If you're going to tell me players get a bad rap, I'm not going to argue with that. You would think the one sport where players get fully guaranteed contracts would be the NFL, right? The most vicious league in sports. But nope. Baseball, fully guaranteed. Basketball, fully guaranteed. NFL,
It's crazy, even just because of like the injury risk.
Yeah, I believe me. I know. It's wild.
That would be the one that you think like.
The whole second half, got 2 backup tackles against JPP and Shaq Barrett. Wow. And they got 5 sacks on Aaron Rodgers.
Had 2 points against those guys? He told me Aaron Rodgers is much better than Tom Brady, and I don't know.
Yeah, so the players definitely get bad rep.
We saw happen with pressure the quarterback. Same thing that happened with Tom Brady. We see him come in Super Bowls. What happens? he succumbs to the pressure. So it's not unique to Aaron Rodgers, although you would like to make it about that, but it's not.
Well, I'm glad it's a mismatch at quarterback because Tom's paying attention. And making notes.
Crazy. I don't.
This is a joke.
Even if it's not full, I don't know about fully guaranteed, but there should be. They should have. The NFL should do a better job of guarantees. Like there should be X amount of guarantees. Like these motherfuckers don't even have free healthcare for life. How crazy is that?
He was going to limp out there and should have to limp all the way into the sunset and go home.
You got the
Like unless you play 3 years in the NFL, your health care you get from the league is extremely limited. Think about all the fucking oh god damn, all the hits, everything you take.
Defense from 2000, then you got
More undisputed when we come back.
Yeah, well, Bill Cowher could say I shit rainbows. Does that make it true? Greg, look, I understand you're a Lions fan and you're really excited. I don't know why, because it's tough being a Lions fan. Hey, look, man, I hope it works out for you. I just don't see it. What's up, Russ? Thanks, man. 3 years, we in the building. I appreciate that, bro. I appreciate that. Good looking out. Yeah, baseball also has the strongest players union. Like, you can't fuck with baseball's players union. That's part of the problem in the NFL is that the players union isn't strong enough. It's a me first mentality where baseball's players union, they got that shit locked down. It has been, man. It has been 3 years. It's not been easy. A lot of hurdles, a lot of obstacles, a lot of this, a lot of that. But no, this is possible without you guys. So thank you guys so much for everything, Being here, hanging out with me. Without y'all, I'm just a fat white dude, kicking it on the couch, watching TV by myself. You know what I mean? But it's definitely not as easy as people think it is. Way too soon to tell who's winning the World Series. Greg, I'm sure you say that about the Lions every year. And what happens with the when's the last time the Lions won a playoff game again, Greg? Crazy. Will someone tell me the last time the Lions won a playoff game? I'm just curious. Yo, real shit, Russ. I done been through it all, bro. Yeah, 1776, man. The day that the Declaration of Independence was signed was the last time the Lions won a playoff game. TikTok's not really my thing. That's Isaac's thing. Check out Isaac on TikTok. He likes to dance and shit. Thank you, 86. I greatly appreciate that, man. Thank you. Once I get off here, I will be live for the Lakers game tonight. Oh shit, I don't know. I'll have to find out so I could send people over to his TikTok, but he likes to dance a lot. His super psychotic wife, Chocolate Drop, gives him dances to dance to, and he does it. Freak you crazy. Wait, Russ, are you trying to tell me Goff is better than Statsford? I mean, I think Goff in LA was better than Statsford. Is Goff gonna be better than Statsford for Detroit? I'm gonna lean no. Yeah, they do need everything else. Their top 2 wide receivers are free agents. They need defensive help, offensive help. Jesus. I mean, Sebastian, I won't go that far to say Goff sucks cheeks, but it's, I don't see him excelling under Dan Campbell's regime in Detroit. It's just really hard to see. I think Dan Campbell is probably the worst head coaching hire I've seen in quite a while. Oh, bro, it's got to be tough being Texans right now. Deshaun Watson's about to get traded. J.J. Watt's going to get traded. At least you guys will get some of your draft capital back. You guys have no wide receivers, no running backs, no offensive line, really. Like, Laramie Tunsil, when he's healthy, I guess. You need secondary help. You need linebackers. Oh, man, Texans are a fucking disaster.
He didn't perform well. He hasn't performed well in the playoffs.
Goff in the Rams system was better than Statsford. I'm still not sure how Statsford is going to work in the Rams system because they do a lot of rollouts, a lot of RPAs, and Statsford doesn't really have a lot of experience in that. So, I mean, McVay's a smart coach, so I'm sure they'll figure something out, but it's just weird. Yeah, well, you guys are basically starting over because no Deshaun Watson, no J.J. Watt. McCarthy will get another year or 2. Thank you, Crazy. Yeah, go check out Isaac's TikTok. He be dancing. That's where his slave master makes him do all his dances. AKA Chocolate Drop.
Don't look now, but he's busting butt right here.
I feel like we got to take a shot. Let's open the new bottle of 1800. To accumulate any amount of success on YouTube, any amount is, oh shit, I haven't even finished this yet, is incredibly hard. So I'm very grateful for you guys. Thank you guys so much.
He dropped 33 on him, and he hit 5 threes in that game. But in the second half, he just went off on him. Crazy. 26 points in the second half. 4 out of 5 from 3 just in the second half, and it turned the game around. It was all Paul George.
Yes.
And last night, I believe he was responding directly to Jared Dudley.
Greg, yeah, sure. The Tooth Fairy is real.
Not easy to do.
The Tooth Fairy is real, Greg. I seen that. Levi, we were talking about that earlier. I've seen all those reports that you guys are going to go hard for Godwin, but who the fuck's going to be your quarterback? He's a free agent. If I'm a free agent wide receiver, I'm not going to a team with no quarterback. Shots to the street. 3 years, motherfuckers.
Now back to Jared Dudley. I wanted to walk softly on this because I know Jared pretty well. And I like Jared a lot. He's a good man with a big heart. That's why he's still on the Lakers.
Yeah, but what quarterback? Like Jimmy Garoppolo? Ooh, watch out now. Jimmy Garoppolo with no running backs. Your best offensive lineman is a free agent. No wide receivers. Wait, you're going to get Watson, Jimmy G, and Wentz? That seems like a lot of quarterbacks. So you're going to trade for Watson, Jimmy G, and Wentz. All right. You let me know how that goes. Yeah, you got 5 running backs, and none of them are worth fuck. None of them are worth a fuck. There's 0 fucks that they're worth. Absolutely 0 fucks, you know? There's just 0 fucks. Yeah, Goff is better than Jimmy G. Shit, Greg, you're better than Jimmy G.
My response last night was, I thought of the response that Ben Simmons had to
You're not getting Watson. Yo, the fact that Matthew Stafford said trade me anywhere but New England tells you all you need to know about New England.
And his quote was about Ben Simmons that he's a great
Doug, you are not wrong. What's up, Joey? He ain't good either. Yo, Joe, just hanging out, doing a little celebration stream. This is part 1. We're going to do part 2 on Saturday because that's when I officially released my first video. Officially 3 years I've been on YouTube. Yeah, Packers need if the Packers could go get J.J. Watt, maybe another cornerback, a wide receiver. I mean, they're going to lose Aaron Jones in free agency. That's all but guaranteed. It's kind of why they drafted A.J. Dillon. They knew that they were going to lose Aaron Jones in free agency. All right, be good looking out. Man, thank you, Joey. Yeah, 3 years is a long time, man. It's a long time.
And this is semi-controversial, but look, I don't want to kill the messenger here, right? But I'm going to disqualify him. I'm going to dismiss it because it is Jared.
No, I think Stafford. I think it was more of he didn't want to play for a team with no weapons and Bill Belichick. Excuse me. So I think it was more of that more than anything else. It did go by fast, Joey. It did go by fast. Yeah, guys, don't forget PayPal, Cash App, Super Chat. Tell your friends, tell your grandmas, tell everybody. You said you can tell everybody. Yeah, so we live for the Lakers-Denver game tonight. Don't know what I'm doing tomorrow. Yeah, Mitch is going to be on the market. I mean, there's a lot of quarterbacks that are either going to be on the market or up for trade.
All right.
Walking puppy?
No, I'm going.
Oh, you dashing?
Yeah.
All right. Please don't die.
I'll try not to.
I would appreciate that.
It's not part of the plan.
Remember, don't forget to send me the addresses.
I know.
All right.
Always do.
I know. I'm just
Don't
saying.
always acknowledge.
I know. Well, I just don't want you to die and shit. I keep seeing all the reports, and they're like a week old now, so it's not news, that New England's going to record-setting, spend the most money they've ever spent, blah, 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 this, blah, 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 that. I believe they had the fourth most cap money in the NFL. And so we'll see what they do with it. Goff is better than Mitch. Yeah, bro, I don't really game. Like, I used to play like Resident Evil, Mortal Kombat. Like, gaming used to be totally different when I was younger. Like, you could just unlock shit. Now you got to pay for fucking expansion packs and all this shit. So, like, you got to pay $60 for a game and then pay, like, $200 for all the expansion packs to have all the dope shit. Like, that's hustling backwards. I'm cool. Yeah, well, you're going to need to, man. You're going to need to, because I got news for you. The Patriots aren't as appealing as people think. No Tom Brady? Patriots aren't appealing, man. They're just not appealing. They're not going to get the free agents they want. It's just not appealing. Yeah, nah, gaming channel's not really for me. Yo, Rush, real shit, bro. Oh, 7 games. Watch out. You won one more game than my shitty Giants. Congratulations. And the AFC, a much easier conference. Congratulations. One more whole game than the Giants. That's something to brag about.
Okay, so let's give Paul George one last break in the bubble last year because he
With your fucking quarterback that threw 12 passing touchdowns. Yeah, it's not really my thing, man. You know what I mean? I have to be passionate about what I do. If I'm not passionate about it, then I don't do it. Yeah, well, I'm just telling you, man. Stafford is a decent quarterback, and he said trade me anywhere but New England. What does that tell you? I mean, I think New England's best hope is Trubisky, Garoppolo, or Wentz. Like, that's really it. I mean, it depends on. I mean, I won't say the draft because New England always drafts shitty. Yeah, crazy. Yeah, I can pick up what you're putting down.
Jared Dudley took a shot at the easiest target.
Jimmy G is pretty bad. He's pretty bad.
And he just basically said, God bless Jared Dudley. He can talk all the stuff he wants to talk, and just God bless him. Right. Another point taken. He's also on a
I remember talking with John before the fantasy draft, and he tried to convince me that Diggs wasn't going to do well. And I said, I think you lost your fucking mind. Well, he set the record for most catches and most receptions for a player on a new team. You know, the Packers need another wide receiver beside Devontae Adams, right? Because Adams is always going to miss 2 to 4 games a year. Pencil it in, right? Just pencil it in. He's going to miss 2 to 4 games a year. When he's healthy, he's a beast, but he's going to miss 2 to 4 games a year. And so you get another wide receiver. Like, they have no real MVS. Like, I don't know, man. And they're losing Aaron Jones. And so they better hope AJ Dillon can step up to the plate. I would still rather have D-Hop over the other two. Oh, so did Trent Dilfer. All right, so Levi, so Trent Dilfer is good because he made a Super Bowl? Is this the game we're going to play? Trent Dilfer is good because he made a Super Bowl? I'm just curious. I'm real curious. You know me, I'm the curious type. Trent Dilfer good because he made a Super Bowl or not? Greg. Well, I hope it works out, man. It won't, but I hope it works out for you guys. Levi, the fact that you think Jimmy Garoppolo is the answer to anything is scary. This is probably why you want 4 baby mamas. Yeah, crazy. I think that's fair. I think middle of the road is fair. Like, he's an quarterback. Like, If you're telling me I could have Derek Carr or Jimmy Garoppolo, who are you taking? Derek Carr? No one's taking Jimmy Garoppolo over Derek Carr. No one. Absolutely fucking no one.
I'm David Collado. I chose the Smart Cash Card from Capital One because I earn unlimited 2% cash back on everything I buy. Last year,
yeah, almost. Russ, almost. Yeah, no, Oh, that's cool. Yeah, he played in your system for 4 games. And then he got hurt for one of them. I think Tyrod would be a really great backup. That's where I'm at with Tyrod. I feel like Tyrod would be a really great backup. Other than that, I mean, if you're trying to win a championship, it's not going to be with Tyrod Taylor. Oh, 4-0. That's all that matters. Okay. I love the short-sightedness. Crazy. Totally agreed. Totally agreed. Because I don't think Gruden likes Carr at all. I don't think he's liked him for a while. And so I think if they can get another quarterback, this is the year they move on. Levi be like, oh, well, he won 4 games. He must be a great quarterback. Yo, Levi, that's not how any of this works, man. It's just literally not how any of this works. Yo, what's up, 1, 2, 3? How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Best of luck to him. Nah, I would put Wentz over Carr. I would slightly put Wentz over Carr. Yeah, no, he would be a high quality backup, but that's about where he's at. Nah, I'm not taking Jimmy G over Trubisky. I'm not doing it. Trubisky can't stay healthy. Jimmy G can't stay healthy. He has accuracy issues. He has a lot of issues. There is nothing about Jimmy Garoppolo I like. I mean, nothing. I don't think we know yet if Corey Davis is good, wide receiver for the Titans. I don't think anyone knows if he's good yet. Yeah, crazy. I think that's the context I would have him in. A healthy Corey Davis is a solid 3, like a really, really good 3. Like if he's your 3rd best receiver, you feel great about that. You don't want to run him out as your 1. You really don't even, in my opinion, you really don't even really want him as your 2. But if you don't got a choice, you'll take it. Very possibly, Russ. I got money on the game. Me and the Godfather bet $100. I got the Chiefs plus 3. The line's up to 3.5 now, of course. That's my luck, but I'm gonna stick with my original bet because just like Vegas, once you make your bet, you can't fucking change it no matter what happens with the line.
That's what he's done this postseason. So I understand Brady's historic and what, like you said.
Yeah, I'd say probably 10 to 12.
And a lot of those, the Super Bowl.
That doesn't make any sense at all, 2020. That makes no sense at all.
Tom Brady has been great, but given where Mahomes is right now and what he's capable of doing, I feel very.
No, Levi, the Patriots have a bunch of holy shit, we're fucks on our team. We're fucked. Like, that's what the Patriots have.
Just in a vacuum on Patrick Mahomes, I hear what you just said. I will take Patrick Mahomes.
That's what everyone keeps saying, but yo, give me Mahomes in the 3 points. And if I lose 100, then I lose 100. It's what it is.
Will fold on you when you least expect it. Aaron Rodgers went, 4 of 11 in the 4th quarter against the Buccaneers. When they needed him to come up big, he came up smaller and smaller and smaller. You're first and goal at the 8, you go incomplete.
They are definitely not number ones.
I think we better take the field goal.
Woods and Cooper Kupp are basically the same wide receiver. The Rams have no vertical wide receiver that can stretch the field. If you really think about it, Woods and Cooper Kupp are almost the same wide receiver. Almost. Yeah, I see people trying to put DK top 5, and it's like, whoa, whoa, let's calm down here. Yeah, he's legit. He's a good wide receiver, but he's not a vertical stretch the field wide receiver. Like, he's not a top 10 wide receiver. Yeah, see, I've never been a huge Cooks fan, though. I've never been a huge Cooks fan. So the Rams have to go get them a vertical wide receiver, someone that can stretch the field, especially with Matthew Stafford, because their weapons are really set up for more so the underneath game, right? Crossing routes, slants. They don't have a vertical deep threat. They could go deep, and Stafford loves to go deep. And so it's going to be interesting to see what the Rams do in the draft this year, because the Rams didn't give up their first rounder this year. They gave up their first rounder next year. So we'll see what the Rams do. No, Woods is not top 10. Come on, man. Robert Woods, a top 10 wide receiver? For what?
Let me finish up those 2 AFC championship games, because there's the one against Jacksonville. You're down 20-10, and you got 12.
No, he did stretch the field. Crazy. That I'll give you. He stretched the field. But I've just never been a big Cooks guy. When he was with New England, wasn't a big Cooks guy. Saints wasn't a big Cooks guy. Like, I was just never a big Cooks guy.
And trust that it's going to come out cleanly with stitches. Right. Okay. So he throws for 138 yards in the fourth quarter, and they come from 20-10 down against the defense that have been red hot all year, Saxonville, right? But now let's look.
Yo, G, you got to remember, you got to look at like more than stats and shit. Like, if you actually sit back and watch the game of football, Robert Woods is not a top 10 wide receiver. He's not a top 10 wide receiver.
3 straight 3rd and 10s he faced, and the first one is to Edelman. It goes for.
I don't think Ramsey's overrated. Yo, what's up, Chris? How you doing today, bro? How you doing? If you guys haven't yet, don't forget to like, comment, share, Cash App, PayPal, Super Chat, tell your friends, tell your grandmas, tell everybody. Say you can tell everybody.
And converts them in the cold in overtime, and obviously your guy didn't even get the ball back. That was it.
I'm glad you said that. You do realize, like, in that game that you're talking about and mentioned,
Evans, Thomas,
Mahomes scored 24 points in the fourth quarter.
Allen, Thielen, Hill.
He got the ball back down with 32 seconds on the clock. He did that. And the only reason that Tom Brady, I believe, won the game is because one somebody called head, somebody called tail. They won the toss, and he never.
Yeah, I'll give you those crazy for sure. Yeah, man, it's definitely been a long journey. It's been a long journey.
You know how hard 3rd and 10 is. Yeah. It's hard enough to do one of them as opposed to 3.
Probably end sooner than people think, but it's been a long journey, man. It's been a long journey. And it's been a lot of fun. It's been a lot of fun.
So the thing that I feel comfortable with is that because he's done it more than once, he feels confident he can do it again.
Yeah, and I'm sure there are more. I'm sure there are more.
It's like routine. You don't look at it as a comeback. You look at it like, okay, it's the first quarter. It's the second quarter. You don't look at it as a pressure.
I just don't see how anyone thinks Woods is a top 10 wide receiver. Like, I enjoy Woods. Fantasy-wise, he's great. You know what I mean? But, like, you got to be able to have the ability to separate fantasy stats from, like, actually watching football. Because one of these things is not like the other.
He's not going to throw a no-look pass. He's not going to throw it between his legs or behind his back. He's not going to escape the pocket and scramble 15 yards to his right and then double back 15, 20 yards to his left and close his eyes and throw it as far.
Yo, PJ! Pew, pew, pew!
He doesn't do that. I don't think he's obviously capable.
I don't know, man. We might be coming towards the end. I'm not 100% sure yet.
He was moderately recruited out of high school for a reason. He was not a top college recruit quarterback, and there's a reason he couldn't win the job outright.
Thank you, PJ, man. Thank you. It's been a fun 3 years. It's been a fun 3 years. None of which could have happened without you guys. So I greatly appreciate it. All you guys' love and support and everything you guys do for the stream. Super chats, PayPals, Cash Apps, buying packs, all that shit. Like, it's been fun.
And he was a late round draft pick in baseball by the Montreal Expos as a catcher.
I just look at Skip. I just look at it. Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, definitely more difficult than I make it look.
He's been down by at least 9 points and come back.
Yeah, crazy. Pretty sure you're the only one that's well.
What happened on November 29th?
Mostly the only one.
Well, obviously, the Bucks got blown
Yeah, bro. Fuck YouTube jail.
Really blown off the field for much of the first half.
Right.
And then in the second half, actually the last 3 quarters, here came Brady. He threw for 313 just in the last 3 quarters of that game. And slowly but
I mean, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens.
They just figured out, let's just drop back and play zone for the most part. Let's not let
Still not 100% sure why Chris Godwin would go to the Patriots without them having a quarterback. I mean, now look, we're still 30 plus days away from free agency, so which is plenty of time.
8 plays and hit Mike Evans for a touchdown, and on that play was 4th and 3 from the 31. This is the first touchdown.
Definitely crazy. I always will.
3 yards and 10 plays. And if we could see a couple of plays on this drive, it's 3rd and 5 at his 32. This is 3rd and 5, and he just throws.
Yeah, Raz, the Godfather is convinced that there's some script for Tom Brady to win the Super Bowl. So I was like, all right, well, if you're going to win the Super Bowl, I'll take the fucking Chiefs plus 3. Fuck it.
Mike Evans, second touchdown, 4th quarter. Mike Evans. There's a little mustard on that pass, but he beat.
Yeah, I'd rather have a healthy Godwin. Now, he's had a lot of injury trouble this year, but a healthy Godwin over Woods all day. All day.
Well, I told you, I think they're going to win that game if you can give him the ball one more time, but your guy killed the clock.
100 crazy. We bet 100. None too crazy. None too wild.
If Tom Brady doesn't go down and get a touchdown, do you believe Patrick Mahomes is going to beat him?
In the
overtime
in
game.
AFC, in the
AFC game, 2018. You believe he?
Nah, it's like it's just a complicated situation, you know.
Back to, is Bill Belichick overrated? Well, how many times did Bill Belichick let down?
Yeah, so we bet 100. We bet 100. He also bet me 50 against my 100 that Deshaun Watson would go to the Saints with all the fucking cap trouble they're in. Deshaun Watson is going to go to the Saints? Yeah. No. So that's an easy 50 right there. We'll see how the Super Bowl goes. Should be fun. I'll enjoy it. We got a huge shipment coming in on Saturday. Finally, at long last, NBA 2019-2020 Prism. Been dying to get my hands on that shit. Pull. Hopefully, I can pull someone a Zion or a Ja rookie card. It's what we're hoping for. Whoa. Yeah, I'm fully aware Brady went to Michigan. He was a backup to Drew. I forget his name. Dude that played baseball for the Yankees.
Okay, I'm ready to say on that day against that defense, I don't think even Patrick Mahomes could have thrown for 246 yards in the 4th quarter and overtime of that game against the
Marino, and it's not close.
Give credit for that. 246.
So who gets credit for pitching the shutout in the second half? Who gets credit for that?
It would be Marino first and second, and then Rogers third.
I'll give you a prime example. Look at the Philly game. Okay. Brady threw for the most playoff yards ever.
Like, Marino should be credited as one of the quarterbacks who changed the passing game. Like, there are only a very few people. Like, Johnny Unitas changed the passing game, right? Like, just absolutely changed it. Dan Marino with over 5,000 passing yards in the 80s. Do you know how fucking impressive that is? In the fucking 80s.
Okay, well, he almost pulled that off. 505 passing yards? That would have been another 50 yards.
I actually have Roger second, just from pure passing. Just as a pure thrower, I actually have Roger second, Peyton third. And I don't even like Rodgers.
Greatest secondary ever assembled.
If Malcolm Butler doesn't make that play, it's all for naught.
But as a pure passer.
Why should we overlook what Brady did to get them there?
I don't know, Skip. We can't overlook it, but you try to minimize Coach Belichick's role in all of that. Those defenses had to be outstanding because they were down 24-14.
Do you go Randall Cunningham?
They were down 28-3. They win the ball game 34.
Michael Vick? Doesn't it really have to be Vick? Because he did it on such a higher level than anyone else ever. I feel like it has to be Vick. You could argue Randall Cunningham, but Vick did it on such a higher level that it has to be Vick.
But I'll also tell you, don't underestimate what Tom Brady did in the tuck rule game. They got a huge break because it was definitely a fumble.
Yes.
But go look at what he did in the second half.
Oh, yeah, 100%, bro.
239 yards in driving snow.
Skip, you don't get to rob a bank and then use the money for good and said I did a good deed.
Okay, I'm just telling you.
It was the tuck rule. Everything that happened after that, everything after that should go.
Yeah, I mean, you can talk about Steve Young and you can talk about Randall Cunningham. You can talk about Warren Moon. You can talk about, like, but how Vic did it
He doesn't get any credit for that because the whole story.
and the way he did it, I think really kind of opened people's mind to, okay, so this is possible.
Position with a master plan against the greatest show on turf.
Thank you, B. Good looking out. Good looking out. Good looking out.
That was the first Super Bowl, and that's the only time I'm going to give you full credit for Belichick. Deserves equal billing.
What about the Rams?
Well, what about the Rams?
Is Jared Goff still on that team?
I'm still not sold that Lamar Jackson is a good quarterback.
What happened to Jared Goff? The Rams said no to Jared Goff. They just spit him out.
Thank you.
Okay,
That's who Tom Brady beat in the Super Bowl. Thank you.
that's who Bill Belichick shut down.
All right, PJ. That's what's up. Good looking out, bro.
But that's what you would think, Skip, when Mahomes won the Super Bowl. You said he beat sorry Jimmy G.
Well, he did. Okay.
What about Jared Goff?
Okay. What was Tom up against?
Yeah, crazy. I feel like that's actually pretty fair. I feel like that's actually pretty fair. Let's go ahead and take a shot for the stream. 3 years. Man, crazy. It doesn't feel like 3 years, I'll tell you that.
When you look at Nick Bosa, DeVar Butler, Armstead, D4.
Okay, but the Rams have
3 years.
And we only, right?
That D-line, the 49ers D-line was better than the
Shots for the stream. Happy 3 years, assholes. Cheers.
Defense was better than the Rams overall.
More disputed. Wait, are you serious?
Oh, let's go, Cash App. Crazy. We're going to be live tonight, but I know it's going to be past your bedtime. I got to see the Lakers Nuggets game. Like, I got to see it. Yeah, yo, it's been a long and incredibly fun journey. A long and incredibly fun journey. Very lucky to have such amazing people on my YouTube page because without you guys, I'm nothing. So thank you. All right, Crazy. Oh, look at Crazy breaking his bedtime rules. I see you out here, Crazy, living that thug life, living dangerously. Danger! I see you, Crazy. Yep, still in Facebook jail, man. Still in Facebook jail. I'm on Facebook jail on both accounts. Facebook jail on my main account and semi-Facebook jail on my secondary account because I can't post pictures. So it's really killing my business. Oh, PJ, good looking out, bro. Good looking out. Let me make sure I write that down. Hey, man, in these times, believe me when I tell you every dollar helps. Thank you, PJ. Good looking out, man. Means a lot. I'm not even being facetious. Thank you.
One of those Liberty Mutual commercials where they stand in front of the Statue of Liberty and talk about how Liberty Mutual customizes your car insurance so you only pay for what you need.
Nah, bro. Hey, thank you.
What happens in this one?
I really appreciate it. Oh, crazy. You beautiful fuck. Let's take a shot for the stream.
You pay for what you need.
It definitely hasn't been easy. I'll tell you that. Definitely hasn't been easy. It's been a lot of fucking fun, but it hasn't been easy. Oh, crazy. You beautiful fuck.
Just make a pizza. We use fresh, clean ingredients to make a masterpiece. Pepperoni and 4 cheese flatbread pizzas for delivery.
PJ. Shouts for the stream. Big ups to Crazy. Big ups to PJ. Thank you guys. Crazy. The Lakers are going to beat the Nuggets, right?
New tracks, new teams, and a new champ. The 2021 NASCAR season starts in just 10
I feel like that's a given.
February 14th, only on Fox. Right now, racing season. But first, how about this? All projected starters on the Chiefs and Buccaneers rosters.
Yo, the craziest part is that like it doesn't even feel like 3 years. It feels like I just started it like 8 months ago.
The top 10, however, was a 5-5 split, and the Buccaneers also wrote 10 of the top.
Thank you, Crazy.
Chiefs quarterback is now with us. So Orlando, do you agree with these rankings?
I don't believe in pro football focus at all. I believe that it's about 5 and
Oh, PJ, speaking of which, I pulled some jazz cards if you're interested. Crazy here doing his Thug Dizzle. Thank you, Crazy. I pulled a 6 silver refractor Karl Malone from NBA Hoops. Yo, PJ, we got the holy grail of basketball cards coming in. We got the holy grail of basketball cards coming in. 2019 NBA Prism. Joe Ingles and Karl Malone.
Okay, so Orlando Standard, you played for Kansas City a couple years back, but you know this roster pretty well. Who's got the better team?
Oh, I fucking love this skinny Simone.
Which team?
but actually got a they got 2 good rushers. Look at it from that standpoint, I think they got a offensive line, the quarterback, Young. The tight end.
Nah, bro. No, yo, rape is not included. This is a rape-free transaction. Fucking crazy. Crazy. You're an amazing human. Thank you.
Oh, I don't put a whole lot of stock in Pro Football Focus. It is what it is. But I'm a firm believer in this. If you look at roster, player for player, top to bottom, I believe the Bucks are more talented than the Chiefs. The Chiefs have more star power. When you look at Patrick Mahomes, you look at Travis Kelce.
All right, I'll set them aside for you, bro. I'll set them aside for you. Shoot me a Facebook message, and I'll tell you how much for both. Super chat style.
And Chris Godwin and Mike Evans and AB and Scotty Miller, although they don't have not the names and the explosiveness of a Tyreek.
Biggest super chat of the month. It is biggest super chat. Second biggest super chat of the month. Crazy also had the first biggest super chat of the month.
And two of the most important, a right and left tackle going up against Shaq Barrett and JPP. So for me,
I appreciate it, Crazy. You have no clue how much it means to me, especially now.
what I know is that the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, top to bottom, are a better team roster-wise than the Kansas City Chiefs.
I know, but just for the record, what you saw 4 years ago was Tom Brady was washed up. He should go home 4 years ago.
And that's why he went to a team because he.
All right, PJ, I'm down with that.
To the top.
Thank you, Cam. Thank you. I'm excited. Saturday, we have all kinds of shit coming in. Assuming the mail doesn't fuck up and I get all my shit on Saturday. We got NBA Prism, Zion rookie cards. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Yo, if you get a Zion rookie card at an NBA Prism, congratulations. Congratulations.
Come to this.
Nah, it's cool, Crazy. Hey, I appreciate it.
Tom Brady to a raccoon.
Going to a comfortable, cozy situation.
Russ, don't go to jail.
What's that?
Super chat price on both, 25. The super chat price on both, 25.
Well, they are. As a pet? They're vicious.
They're not vicious.
Raccoons are vicious. Trust me.
I understand.
Crazy. Thank you so much, man.
I almost had a dog that got into it with a raccoon. And my dog.
All right, word. That works for me, PJ. I'll set them aside for you, bro. Yeah, that I'm actually gonna sleeve. I'm gonna sleeve them both up, and I'm gonna top load the car Malone, obviously.
I see that the Kansas City Chiefs on Sunday evening at Tampa will have the three best offensive players on the field according to Shannon Sharp. Is that not true? Because our Kansas City
the top four.
Okay, two receivers are better than any of Brady's two receivers. Right?
That's the only Carl Malone I pulled out of the whole hoops. Still no Zion, still no Jaws. I saw a Ja Morant NBA hoops sell for fucking $365. It's like, what the fuck? So I'm glad I got more hoops coming in. So that's dope. We have a ton of hoops coming in. We got NBA Prism coming in. We got NFL Prism coming in. We got some old school football coming in. A little bit of everything. All right, PJ, that works for me, bro.
I'm gonna recap my pick, and I'm gonna go with Tampa close because I just don't think that I can't relax. I mean,
You're with Tampa?
That Malone Silver Refractor is dope. Premium stock, NBA hoops. Where's me? Where's me top loaders, me matey?
Obviously, both of them have been there before. Both of them are Super Bowl champs. I just think that Mahomes will have a hard time getting comfortable. I looked to see Andy dial up a lot of screens and, a lot of smoke and mirrors to kind of slow him down. But I think it's going to be hard, to block those guys for 60 minutes. And I don't look for Tom to have 4 turnovers or 3 turnovers what it was again. And Tampa's doing a hell of a job getting turnovers. And I look for the goal to get number 7.
Okay.
And Tampa to win.
So you're saying
I never got to see him play in person.
I think the supporting cast.
Although I did get to see LeBron James play in person and Carmelo Anthony play in person because Lacey is a surprise got me tickets to a couple times to Pacers games, and so
How nervous is Shannon Sharp getting at this moment?
Sharp don't care, man. He gonna roll with it. He gonna take whatever comes with it. But I tried. I told Skip. I said, Skip, I don't feel as comfortable as I once did because Eric Fisher's out, Mitchell Schwartz is out. You're taking your right tackle, moving in the left tackle. You're taking your left guard.
All right, I got you, PJ. I got you.
Somebody because you already played without your right guard who opted out because of COVID. So now you lose those guys. We saw what APP and Shaq Barrett did to Aaron Rodgers when they had backup tackles in. So yes, it makes the job a lot more difficult. And the defense, the Bucs defense is playing well. The questions I have, can they hold up? As you mentioned, can they hold up long enough? Can they give Patrick Mahomes an opportunity to push the ball down the field? I'm a firm believer. I've said this. I believe if the Bucs win this game,
yeah, Russ, just be like, yo, Russ, just be like, cause you know what I mean, yo, you want to start no shit, you know what I mean? Like, you out here trying to get your bread, you're not trying to go back. Just be like, hey man, if y'all could keep it down a little bit, I would appreciate it. You know, I got XYZ going on.
Okay, so
Rush, just be cool as the other side of the pillow with it, though, bro. You know what I mean? Be as cool as the other side of the pillow with it.
I've lost my offensive line. Do you realize it's highly possible that Tampa will be without both?
All right, let me go make a drink, and I shalleth return.
Antoine Winfield Jr. is iffy at best, and it sounds like Jordan Whitehead's just not going to be able to play.
Which goes more to winning? A left tackle, a right tackle, or two safeties?
A left tackle and a right tackle. And I think when you ask, Patrick is the best I've ever seen at making second reaction plays. But when you're going to ask somebody to make second reaction plays for 60 minutes, it's going to be tough. And I look at, when I put this thing in totality, I look at last year's Super Bowl, which was KC versus San Francisco. I think Tampa Bay's defense is every bit as good as San Francisco's. But when you look at Tampa Bay's offense, you put it Jimmy G or Tom Brady. I think Tom Brady is better. I mean, yesterday, tomorrow, the next day, last week, last month.
Dallas, what are you crying about?
Will not do what Shanahan has done in multiple Super Bowls, which is they just have to run the ball.
Dallas, stop trying to eat your brother. I gotta make a drink, wash my hands. Stop being a hoe. No, we're not doing this. We're not doing it. Dallas.
Thank you. Somebody finally saw the light.
They might have to run it. I mean, the weather might be a little inclement. So we're possible. We're still away from rain. It's possible to be 75% chance of rain. Yeah. Or thunderstorms during the day. Hey, you know how Florida gets southeast.
Florida's
Thunderstorm pop up.
where you never know, right? And it pops up.
I got to make one last quick point. The last time we saw Mahomes and Tyreek on this field, Tyreek had 203 receiving yards in the first quarter. And you still don't think that's enough firepower?
Yeah, but he had Eric Fisher.
Oh.
He had his left tackle. He had his line intact. I'm sure they're been there. People normally keep like great left tackle just sitting on the 5-year court every day.
Yeah, especially the fourth passes.
Yeah,
He's unbelievable. That's one.
More undisputed.
What makes these chips taste so good?
All right, sorry about that. I'm back. I had to wash my hands.
double protein and full on sub.
Oh, Jesus Christ, Russ, don't go to jail. Yo, what's up, legend? See, I think I got bullied all the time because I grew up mad poor, and so I got bullied all the time. I think it just made me a stronger person, so I don't necessarily hate bullies. Now I just bust them in their face.
Think you're managing your moderate to severe ulcerative colitis or Crohn's disease? I did, until I realized something was missing. Me.
I also don't understand why people would pick on Samoans. Samoans are like the nicest people ever. Who picks on Samoans? I'll never understand it. Like, Samoans are the nicest, most kind-hearted people ever. Until, like, they even have, like, you can piss them off and then be like, whatever. Like, you have to have a Samoan mad at you. Like, this is what people don't understand. Me and Crazy talk about this all the time. You have to really, really try to make a Samoan, like, mad. Like, mad. Not just angry, but, like, mad. Because usually Samoans are like, I'm just going to let it go. Just going to let it go. Just going to let it go. Then eventually, they're like, all right, well, you left me no choice. I just know you don't want that Samoan fury. I definitely don't want that Samoan fury.
What is this? It says TNT.
Let's take a shot for Crazy's 30 running out. Crazy, that meant a lot, man, especially with everything that's going on. Thank you so much. That's a lot of money. I greatly appreciate all the love and support today.
More fun with skin in the game, especially Super Bowl 55. So don't just watch. Play DraftKings free Super Bowl prediction challenge. Everyone gets an instant prize up to $25,000 just for playing. It's like what for last. And if you win the challenge, you can take home a cool $1 million. Download the DraftKings Daily Fantasy app now. Enter the free Super Bowl prediction challenge, and it's great. We're working hard to make racing a fifth third better, which means we put 166.7% into everything we do.
I think you can only give 110%.
Well, with free checking, fraud protection services, and an automatic savings tool to help you quickly reach your goals, 166.7% is possible.
Oh, wait till my 8th graders hear about this. They're gonna be like, it's not possible. Well, yes it is.
This is banking, a fifth third better. I tried a new laxative, gentle and fast.
New great tasting Dalcolac soft juice works naturally with the water in your body in as little as 30 minutes. It puts you comfortably in control. New Dalcolac soft juice.
Doing what we love can be painful. Introducing Aspartame and essential oil. Now, calming lavender oil combines with fast-acting lidocaine for lasting relief. New Aspartame essential oil.
20 years as a New England Patriot, one of the right extreme force operating. The last 4 years, the Patriots celebrate winning the New England Patriots.
Voice there getting excited. Tom Brady has reached his 10th Super Bowl and
Woo!
is most impressive yet.
That last shot got me. I'm not going to lie.
3 years old, he's also his first
Woo!
on a new team with a new head coach and a new
Oh, Jesus Christ.
First time Brady has ever played 3 road games, 3
All right, Joey. Much love, man. Much love.
team. He just keeps doing it.
Woo!
If he pulls this off, will it be his toughest and greatest championship run?
No, I still believe the first one was the toughest because he was much younger. Skipping is in a different.
All right, Crazy. Thank you. Yeah, I'll go live till 6:30. 6:30, then I'll go ahead and get off here. Probably run over to Isaac, see what he's got going on. Yeah, yes. Trey's gonna be mad he missed the sink game. Yo, taking shots straight is stupid. I missed my limes. I'm gonna have to cut up some limes tonight. Without a doubt, I'm gonna have to cut up some limes. Yo, Cam, we're doing the Nuggets Lakers game at 10. Nuggets Lakers game at 10.
Was his greatest run because, again, they were 14-point underdogs. They were only They were favored against Washington. Maybe they were a slight underdog. They were underdogs in the last two. But I still believe the first Super Bowl kept.
So, not sure what's going on tomorrow. Saturday will obviously be live because Saturday will be the anniversary part 2. Plus, we'll have a lot of unboxings. We got all kinds of dope shit coming in. Hopefully, fingers crossed. If the mail delivers on time. If not, it'll be here Monday. All right, B, go get your dinner on. Nah, man, we just been chilling, Cam. We just been chilling, talking shit. Patriots are making a big move for Godwin in the offseason. Carson Wentz is going to be traded. Other than that, man, you really haven't missed too much.
History of sports, given where you started from, because he took a team that was 7-9. There was pandemic. There was quarantine. There was no real.
Yeah, the Pats are, per rumors. Now, look, these are just rumors, but per rumors, Pats are expected to make a huge offer to Chris Godwin to get him to New England, but he's a free agent. I don't know if a free agent wants to go to a team with no quarterback. So we'll have to see who their quarterback is first. Because if I don't care how much money you offer me, if you ain't got a quarterback, I'm not coming to your team.
But then they're forced to go on the road. I got you, no fans, but it's still against. Think about this: the number 2 ranked defense in Washington, and the number 4 ranked defense in your.
Yeah, so you guys still obviously need a quarterback. Carson Wentz, Trubisky,
At Lambeau against Aaron Rodgers. Well, if he pulls it off,
Jimmy G. I mean, Jimmy G would be a horrible option, but
Aaron Rodgers and Patrick Mahomes.
I mean,
The smoke clears on all their careers. Will those
if I'm New England, give up a first for Carson Wentz, right? Give up a first for Carson Wentz. Go get Chris Godwin. Fill in holes, and you're a contender again. Like in the AFC, at least you can at least make the playoffs with Carson Wentz, Chris Godwin, and if you fill a couple of holes. Now, I think you guys need to go get Wentz. Give up your first rounder because the Patriots don't know how to draft anyway, right? And so give up your first rounder. Go get Wentz. Take on most of the contracts, so you only have to give up a first rounder. Go get Godwin. Fill in some holes, and, you'll make the playoffs. Oh, fuck it. Yo, Eagles are taking calls on Wentz. You guys have a top 20 pick. You guys take on most of the money, and you guys have the 4th most cap space in the NFL. If you guys take on most of the money, they'll do that. Because Carson Wentz wants gone. He wants all the way gone. So you bring Carson Wentz to New England. Then you go get Chris Godwin. You go snag another wide receiver. Fill a hole in your offensive line because they're losing their best offensive lineman in free agency for sure. A couple upgrades on the defensive side of the ball, and, you guys are a playoff team. Just poof, like that. Yeah, well, we'll see, man. We'll definitely see. We'll see. It's one of those we'll see things.
If you taught them how to be professionals and how to win big games, especially on the road. So in the end.
All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get off here. I'm going to go kick it to Isaac's for a hot minute. Assuming he's awake. He's probably taking a nappy nap. That motherfucker loves to sleep. So we'll see you guys tonight for the Nuggets-Lakers game. I could not have done these 3 years without you guys. Big ups to our super chatters today. Crazy, PJ. Crazy really came through, man. He's been a godsend. I'm incredibly lucky to have you guys. We'll see you guys tonight. Fat Casper Mafia! Puff Gang. Pew, 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 pew. Skirt, skirt.